So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whether you're watching this one. This is my Natasha, Jonas versus Roman Points. Bottom preview and bottom predictions for the Win Magazine WBC, WBA, and IBF World Female Welterweight titles. Obviously, it's an all-female card. I think the last time they did this was the Twisted Shields versus Conor Marshall. For Twisted Shields versus Conor Marshall, wasn't it? And that's the last time they did it. That was October 2022, from what I remember. And yeah, it was done for female boxing, wasn't it? And Boxer have decided to do it again, with Jonas and Norman Price headlining. So let's get straight into it. Starting off then with the undercard fights then. Dot Francesca Hennessy versus Tomato Tampot. 5-0 for Hennessy. 3 defeats for Tampot. It's a good start for Hennessy. Good start to her career, but I do have massive concerns once she steps up the levels that I don't think her defensive work is good enough, in my opinion. Because even in the previous fight, Hennessy did get caught a few times. And Tampot will take something from that. As well. Thinking, you know what, Hennessy can be hit. She can be hit. She's not all this hype, Hennessy. I don't know why she's not all this hype, because I'm gonna be brutal. I've not really been that impressed by her, to be honest with you. But she's done what she needs to do. Especially when you see Ben Shalom and all them bloody jumping about like she's won the world title in her first fight on her debut. What are we doing here? What are we doing? So, yeah, I'm not really been impressed by Hennessy so far. So I want to see her do something. Yeah, do something basically, and do something meaningful. Beating these two nuts are not meaningful in my opinion. I'm sorry, but they're not. So I actually think both these fighters will get caught with shots. And I do think Hennessy will win on points, which is my prediction for that fight. So now, but we move on to the next one, which is Chloe Watson which is a better fight for me, for the EBU European female flyweight title. Chloe Watson versus Yasmina Sapolchuzna. Saboto Tisner, sorry. Yasmina, she's a tough opponent. Yasmina's tough opposition. Most recently beaten Macy Walls as well. I've been quite comfortable, in my opinion, because. And this is a good hooping level fight. Chloe Watson, she's very good. I can't lie. She is very good. She's very quick. She's definitely a flyweight for me. She's very quick. She's quite a quick boxer as well. When she's utilising the jab, they are quite quick, them jabs as well. And I actually think speed beats the toughness of Yasmina, and I think Chloe Watson wins on points. I think it might be, but Yasmina is a tough operator, but I think Chloe Watson will win for me on points. Onto a boxing debut then for Cindy Ndamba, who was at the Olympics, of course, and straight away she's already facing former two-time hooping champion Kirsty Bovington. Kirsty Bovington, 9 wins, 5 defeats, 2 draws, 154-pound division, 8 2-minute rounds as well. I think Cindy Ndamba's got more power than Bovington. I think Bovington will try and woof her off, make it tough for Ndamba. I think Bovington is tough operator, but I think Nadamba is by far, from what I've seen, by far the better boxer for me. Better boxer and better fighter as well, especially with what I've seen from Nadamba in the Olympics as well. And she could either make a statement with a TKO victory, or she could just be a simple points win to start off her career. I think it will be a points win for me. I don't follow Cindy Nadamba to win on points against Hersey Bovington. Now we move on to the next set of fights then, which is the main event, the tour main event, and obviously the third fight. But we do move on to the third fight, which is for the WBC World Female Lightweight title, where we've seen Caroline Dubois defend her belt against the South Korean of Bo Mai Lee Shin. Yes, that's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it? 18 wins, 2 defeats, 3 draws. From what I've seen of Bo, she's a bit of a truant. She fights like a truant woman, to say the least. She'll come forward. She'll come forward, but I don't think with the way she fights, a bit like a truant and Sayer, I think Caroline Dubois is an absolutely pure way, in my opinion. I think it's very harsh on Caroline Dubois' last performance that it had to be given a draw. I don't believe that. I couldn't believe it had to be given a draw for that. When Caroline Dubois was dominating and definitely won the rounds, but to give it a draw, shocking in my opinion. Really is shocking. But yeah, Caroline Dubois for me, she'll be too good for Bo. Too powerful, especially with the way Bo fights as well. This probably won't last long, in my opinion. But to keep it safe, I don't think Caroline Dubois today done inside 5 rounds. Because Caroline Dubois does have to start with that feeling out process as well. So yeah, easy win for Dubois, in my opinion. In terms of the core main event, Karis Artenstall versus William Chapman. Yeah, step up, isn't it? Very big step up for Artenstall. But you do think with Artenstall's resume, obviously being at the Olympics as well, obviously he's beaten Stein Nicholson at the Olympics, which William Chapman didn't do. You would expect Artenstall to definitely win this fight for me, just with her resume, and with the Olympic pedigree behind her as well. Artenstall will be the front-footed fighter. William Chapman, I think William Chapman will be very good with the counter punching and on the inside work as well. She might counter on the inside with her inside work as well. Very good fight. I think it's a very good fight. I think it'll be a pick and fight between the two of them. But I would expect Artenstall to definitely win this fight for me. This with her pedigree. So I don't think Artenstall to win on points in my prediction. And finally, on to the main event then for the Win Magazine, WBC, WBA, IBF World Female Welterweight titles. Unification fight between Natasha Jonas and Lauren Price. Lauren Price 8-0. Lauren Price, of course, has that Olympic background as well. Up and coming. She's up and coming as well. Already a world champion, a unified world champion as well. Natasha Jonas. Well, Natasha Jonas has been in boxing for so many years now, hasn't she? Natasha Jonas definitely has the experience, but you have to say there is quite a worry in this fight for Natasha Jonas because I think Lauren Price is going to be more quicker to the work, in my opinion, to the output as well, more quicker to the output compared to Natasha Jonas. I think Natasha Jonas was very lucky to be given the decision than Mattea Mayer. I thought Jonas definitely lost that fight to Mattea Mayer, but they gave it to Jonas, which was, I think it's an absolute disgrace in my opinion. Disgraceful judging. And I do think Mattea Mayer, the winner of Mattea Mayer, Sandy Ryan, will be waiting for the winner of this fight, because them two can have a rematch as well. And I think Lauren Price, I haven't seen. It's a hard one, but I do think Lauren Price is definitely favourite for this fight. Definitely favourite for this fight, because with Jonas aids and now Jonas has done incredible things in her boxing career, but I think Lauren Price, for me, is definitely the favourite in this fight. I think Lauren Price is going to probably win this by quite a few rounds as well on the start card. Maybe 2 to 3 rounds on the start card in Price's favour. I think Lauren Price will outwork Natasha Jonas. Lauren Price is going to have that freshness as well and speed. Jonas is going to be more slowing down for me. Her pace, her movement is going to be more slower as he's aging as well. She's still got it, Jonas, don't get me wrong. She showed that she still got some shots in her against Habazin in the last fight. But for me, I think everyone's done towards Price in this fight. And but then we just don't know. Maybe their experience might count for Natasha Jonas. So she looked at Lauren Price's resume, and for me, she's not really got the resume definitely belongs to Natasha Jonas for me in terms of who she's beaten. Lauren Price has only beaten Chester Metasto. That's her best win. And then you might have to say Chester Metasto was on the downfall. And she was quite lucky. Metasto was quite lucky to get the decision than Sandy Ryan as well. Quite fortunate when Sandy Ryan should have got the decision against Metasto. And but yeah, I do favour Price in this fight. I think Lauren Price wins this on points for me. And but it's still Jonas though, isn't it? It's still Natasha Jonas. Last year, if it was last year or a couple of years though, this fight, I would have went for Natasha Jonas to win. But this year I'm going to go for Demi second dot the other way. There we go. Sorry about that. I thought the DFV was for me, but it isn't. But yeah, I think Lauren Price done win on points. It would have been a different verdict a couple of years though. I would have probably went for Jonas. But I think Lauren Price is youth. Lauren Price is youth, and you have to say probably more activeness as well. Will probably get her the win here than Natasha Jonas, but can't rule out Jonas though. Jonas got that experience, so you can't rule out. It's all about really how much Jonas got left for me, but I do fancy Lauren Price to win on points. So there are my predictions and my preview predictions for the Natasha Jonas Lauren Price card. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments. and I'll see you all for the Harlem Who Band versus Taiwan McKenna bottom preview and bottom predictions. So see you all there for that. And yeah, feel free to state your thoughts and predictions down below in the comments.